everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two running backs will take the field today in hopes of leading their team to victory out on that field. It's Bell's Steelers going up against Peterson's Vikings. The towels are out, but it's set to be a cold one at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, as that's where we'll say hello to our commentators, Jim Nantz and Phil Simms.
The Steelers are ready to run back this kick. This game has officially begun. Makes the catch at the 7. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The offense is led by the quarterback who has virtually every Steelers franchise record for passing, Ben Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger from the gun. And the catch, a foot race to the end zone. The 20, the 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. And the early momentum in their favor as that touchdown puts them in front here in the first.
Oh, I love that word, momentum. The Big Mo. If Big Mo is on their side, that is a great thing to have and a good feeling as a football team.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. Bridgewater's ready to take the field. He's got an equal number of touchdowns and interceptions on the season. Certainly looking to improve on that. First down at the 20. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. Thomas there to take him down.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
First down at the 45. And he just tosses it incomplete. Here's a look at the Vikings offense. This is an efficient group. Last week, turning the football over just once.
The D-line now shifted into a spread look. They are getting ready to rush that quarterback.
Going for the home run. And they can't connect. Here's how the Steelers defense. It's a unit that knows how to stop the opponent's rushing attack. The Vikings now on third down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in third down situations. The Vikings will take the snap from the 45. Looking at every option. And the flag is down.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
Well, Phil, he scrambled around, and then he moved past the line of scrimmage when he made that throw.
You know, all you have to do, Jim, as long as some part of your body is at or behind the line of scrimmage when the football leaves your hand, that's legal. That time, easy to see, quarterback way past the line of scrimmage.
And that gains a few. The Vikings defense, where was it the last time? They could not stop the pass.
Well, they were trying. I mean, they were working as hard as they could, but, hey, this group they're going against on offense, they're pretty good.
The Vikings with a nickel look here on defense.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
The Steelers from the 22. And they take him down.
Well, we know one thing. If you're a defensive tackle, you got power. And it was on display that time. Wonderful job by the big fella, busting through there and getting the sack on the QB.
Here's the quick toss. Running room. Going to take it the distance. The 10. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run. And a few more points are tacked on to the early lead with that touchdown. Boy, they've come out of the gates quickly today.
They have been impressive. The offense is on fire. We heard it from the coaches, Jim, that they had a great week of practice. It is shown right here at the start of this game.
The Steelers ready to kick it away. And this will be coming out to the 20 as he thinks better of running it out of the end zone this time. The Steelers defense would like to repeat what it did the last drive, not being out there too long, just 3 plays and forcing a punt.
Well, they're going back out there. They're fresh, man. And the defensive line, the defensive front, they were awesome. That's why they got off the field so quickly.
And they are in on Peterson.
Peterson's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Ingram lines up in the backfield. The Vikings take it from the 23. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Peterson's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Peterson, solo back set. First down at the 33. Bud Dupree with the sack.
It is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker.
The Vikings come to the line with a bunch set. Adrian Peterson takes the football. Defense now signaling for a timeout. On the way, 3rd down. The Vikings need to get to the 43 to pick up a first.
The defensive line, they're all talking. They're all shifting to the right. When you see linebackers like this shifting, they're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Wright has the reception. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. Defense calls a timeout. They're set to punt it away now. They'll mark him at the 29. That return's good for about 8. The Steelers will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. They keep the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. To do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see them march down here and score again.
All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. Just a complete one-sided affair through these first few minutes. Is it over already, Phil?
It could be. Everything they are trying on both sides of the ball, it seems to work. It's just been a tremendous game plan for the offense and the defense.
They'll take it at the 20. The Vikings stalled on their last drive, forced to punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, if the big guy's not fast enough, we use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch him.
He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd down, 4 to go. Peterson's taking the handoff. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. The Vikings from the 32. Peterson's called on once again.
Steelers defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line, and they tackle the runner for a loss.
Just a quick drop back. Got hit on release.
On the offensive side, if it's 3rd and long, there's very few plays that you have that are going to pick this up. So be careful in a situation like this.
A little jumpy there by that defensive front.
Encroachment. Defense. Still 3rd down.
3rd down after the penalty. Playing press coverage to the outside.
The defensive line now spreading out. I think they want to try to pressure the quarterback.
And incomplete. What a hit that time.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
The kick is good.
Well, even though they get the field goal that time, it's still disappointing. You get in that position, you'd like to score a touchdown.
Signals fair catch. The Steelers have thoroughly dominated this first quarter with multiple scoring drives, big plays, and they've made this defense look helpless. They are primed to turn this one into a rout if it continues like this, Phil Simms.
They sure are, Jim. And then they got everything rolling. The offensive line's playing well. The quarterback is sharp. But most of all, I love the play calls. They've been aggressive. And the offense is confident and taking advantage of it.
Here's a look at the Steelers offense. And on the year, they have put up the 3rd most points in the National Football League. 2nd down and 10. Roethlisberger with the give. And they are in on Bell. After that run, it's still 3rd and 9 to go. Going to be a penalty here. That's a pickup of 14.
Holding. Defense.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. 1st down, offense readying for the snap. It's 1st down as they head to the line. Roethlisberger's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Bell's got it on the handoff. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Second and 11. Graham's going to pull in the bullet pass. That's his first reception today. First down following the long play. Could have been intercepted.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
2nd and 10. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. 3rd down. Bell in the backfield. Single back set. Catch made by Calvin Johnson. The Steelers come out. Jumbo package on the field. Back to the air here on 1st down. Roethlisberger over to Antonio Brown. Following that completion, 2nd and short. To the ground. That's a gain of only a yard. The offense picks up another 1st down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
1st down at the 29. It's intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Vikings stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. Their previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays. They got down there and they moved the football. And they got in position where they could kick the field goal. Now you take the knowledge that you gained from that last drive, use it, and try to go down there now and score a touchdown.
They've got to be wondering, though, can they finish off a drive today? Peterson's tackled down after a gain of 10. 3rd and 2 here after the run. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out. The Vikings are going to punt the football. He's got a chance for a return. Brought down at the 20. And a run back of about 7. Favre's got to get this defense rallied behind him now as they come out for this drive. It hasn't been the kind of performance they had in mind coming into the game, partner.
If they keep this up, you know what's going to happen. There's going to be some changes on the defensive side. We saw the coaches on the sideline. They were very upset about the quality of play.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Looks like they're going to run a little wildcat here. Here's the quick toss. He's in the clear. The 30, the 20, the 10. In stride, and he's poked for the touchdown. We're halfway through the 2nd quarter, and they're threatening to turn the rest of this game into a snooze fest, Phil.
Yeah, they are. Boy, they have really been impressive here at the start. I say this to the team that's losing. Find a way to get some courage and have some pride and find a way to get back into this game.
Takes off from the 5. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Vikings got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now. The D-line saw something on the offense. Everybody shifted to their left.
They'll go ground. Shazier's there to make the stop.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Welcome back. Halftime just a couple of minutes away as we resume play out of the 2-minute warning. The Vikings from the 32. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. We're nearing the half, and in the locker room at halftime, this offense is going to have to adjust.
Well, they better make some adjustments, and I'll just say this to them and to the whole football team. It's not about winning the game. It's just about playing hard and doing the right thing now. Don't look at the scoreboard, and if you get some breaks and you play great, maybe then you'd have a chance to get back into this game.
The Steelers are going to head to the break with a pretty comfortable lead here, Phil.
Yeah, it's really been good offensive play. I love the way the offensive line is playing together, not making any mistakes, and giving the quarterback and everybody else a chance to have good success.
They're going to try to catch the defense off guard as they line up in the wildcat. Here's the quick toss. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. In a real tough spot here on 2nd down. Second down and 10. Bell, right side. On his way. The 20, the 10, gonna take it home for the touchdown.
There is nothing like getting a long running play for a touchdown. When you do, you just feel like you're stealing something. It takes good blocks, but most importantly, it takes a talented running back to get it done, and this team definitely has one.
And he'll start his return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. Here they come back on the field with a deficit, and with so far no help coming from their outside superstar.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the defense. They were ready for Mr. Superstar out there. They had the right coverages on, and he cannot beat it, especially the fact that they're double teaming him. Hard to beat double teams in the NFL.
The Vikings are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
Hey, how about that? The defensive line, everybody shifting to the left. I think they're expecting a run.
2nd and 2. Scans the field. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Peterson's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
Launching it deep on the money. The Vikings will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on 1st down. Only 35 yards to the end zone. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Looking to go up top again on 1st down. Makes the catch inbounds. That's his first reception today.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a 1st down.
First and goal from the 8. Did not get both feet down. Hold on a minute. They're going to stop play and take another look at that last one. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sideline. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, You must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
So the boys in the booth, they want to make doubly sure the call was correct. Under 2 minutes, they decided, hey, we need to take another look at this. But the play stands as is.
Yeah, Jim, it was a good challenge upstairs by the officials. It was not clear-cut, but once we have seen the play in slow-motion replay, well, now it's clear-cut now. When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Third and goal from the 8. Touchdown, Vikings. That is the 25th touchdown catch of his career. How big was that touchdown right before halftime, Phil? They were getting blown out most of this half.
Jim, that was so big right before halftime, and then I can compare it like this. It's about the size of your ego. That's how big it is, man, because we know Jim Nantz loves some Jim Nantz.
He'll step out of bounds. And a run back of about 12.
What a good job by the kickoff team. The ball's kicked high in the air, and they sprint all the way down there. The blockers can't get set up. Nice tackle. Now they got great field position for the defense.
Here's the quick toss to the outside. Bell. No one's going to get him now. Now at the 40, the 30. The 20, the 10, and in for the touchdown.
You don't see a lot of them anymore because we have so many good tackling safeties in the NFL, but not this time. That long run goes for a touchdown. It was about the moves and the blocks down the field. Terrific job by the offense.
Jumps up and hauls it in. They failed to convert on the two-point try, so they'll just have to settle for the 6. They're setting up the return. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. That'll do it for the first half here in the Steel City. Back to Pittsburgh after a break for halftime and the start of the third quarter. That's a touchback. The ball will be spotted at the 20. The Vikings offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
The Vikings are down on the scoreboard, and this running game is a big reason why. Peterson's been shut down from his very first carry on.
No balance by this offense, like you said today. They can't run the football, but I've said this all the time. It's not always about just dominating physically and blocking up front. Running backs have to do their part. They have to make good decisions, and they got to break some tackles.
First down at the 31. Alvin Bud Dupree gets to the quarterback.
That's an awesome job by the outside linebacker. He gets a sack on the quarterback, and nowadays you've got to do it all if you're an outside linebacker. You've got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field, and yes, plays like that get to the quarterback. When it's third long on the offensive side, you have very few choices on how to pick up a first down. Call one of them and see if you get lucky and see if it works. The D-line all talking. I think they're expecting run. That's why they're shifting to their left.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Wallace on the receiving end. The Steelers call timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. McGill. Rock for a loss on that play.
Vikings offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
The Vikings have it at the 44. Complete to Wallace. ball onto the other side of the field. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coming to the line at the 45. Ingram lines up in the backfield. 3rd and 2. Peterson. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Steelers are now out of timeouts. They'll hope that doesn't come back to haunt them later in the game. They have just flipped field position thanks to that punt, and now the offense is really backed into a corner. The Vikings allowed a ton of passing yards on that last drive.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to fault the players. I think the coverages that they used in that drive were wrong. They've got to change them this time to give the players a better chance for having some success.
A foot race to the end zone. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Anytime you see a long run for a touchdown, what you got to look for is blocking downfield. Nice job by the wide receivers and everybody hustling, making a block, and a long touchdown run.
Incomplete, looking underneath that time. That hurts. The 2-point try is denied. The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Vikings have had a game they'd like to forget, and it hasn't been getting any prettier for them in the second half.
Well, sometimes there's days like this, Jim. You know, I don't know what it's like. I've never been in this type of situation, but it's been rough out there. It's not going your way, but just hang in there. Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
And they are in on Peterson. He struggled to run the football last week, and that continues today.
We all need help, don't we? We need help. And this running back, that's what he needs. They need to run some different plays. Give him a chance to get some success.
2nd down and 7. Here's the handoff to Adrian Peterson. It's wide open. The ball is jarred loose.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Taken down at the 27.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The Vikings from the 27, running right through the trenches. It'll be 3rd down. Bridgewater's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Minnesota in for the score. He's caught his 7th touchdown pass of the season. That touchdown may have come too late to affect the outcome of this game, but it should at least soften the blow of what hasn't been a pretty game here late in the 3rd quarter.
No, that's right. As a pro, you never give up, and don't worry about the score. When you're losing bad, find a way to put something good up there. They did that on the score, and hey, it might be a miracle if they could come back and win, but you never know.
And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Steelers, what can you say? It's been a remarkable offensive performance all the way through on to the second half as well.
And it has been really smooth. That's the best thing you can say. It just looks so easy the way they're playing. It's really been fun to watch.
First down at the 19. Roethlisberger's marked down at the 19. Looks like they're going to run the Wildcat. 2nd and 10. Here's the quick toss. Going to take it the distance. The 10, touchdown. This game is really out of hand now. Still just the third quarter, but I think we're close to being able to put this one in the books.
Oh, yeah. Get that OW column and put a slash underneath it because they have won the game, and they deserve to win, Jim, with their enthusiasm, the emotion they have shown, and playing such solid football.
And the hands team does his job recovering the onside kick. The Vikings offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team,
ball's on the ground. This one's going back the other way. And he'll officially touch the player, the down player right there. They come to the line, and it's first down. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Roethlisberger's tackled down at the 36. Looks like a penalty on the defense.
Encroachment, defense.
this is a tough situation for the offense, 3rd and long coming up, but it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game, so there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
2nd down and 11. Wide to the left. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a 3rd and long situation for the offense, to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 6 play. The Steelers snap it at the 41. Ball comes out. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession. For 3 quarters, Phil, they played flawless football, and now they just make a dumb mistake, coughing it up.
Wow, you are rough. They played so well. Listen, this game is not about perfection. It's about winning the football game, and they've done enough here today to probably find a way to win this game.
2 hands on the football and has the catch. That's his 6th catch of the day. Rudolph's been the go-to tight end today, Phil, and really getting it done.
Yeah, if you want a great passing offense, you need a tight end who can really force the defense to cover him underneath and especially deep down the field. This tight
makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. Phil, I got to give him credit. They have not given up, even though a lot of teams were thrown in the towel after that horrendous start.
Well, in this game, you should never give up for many, many reasons. One, this is what you do for a living. So you want to have pride, but just keep playing like the score is 0-0. And when it's over, if you lose, just learn from the experience and try to do better next week.
Ducks out of bounds. And a run back of about 10.
What a job by the kickoff team. The hustle. Everybody's sprinting down the field, and they get rewarded. They give great field position to their defense.
The Steelers offense back on the field, trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
He's in the clear. The 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. The rest of this quarter is simply a formality.
It's what it looks like, doesn't it? It just looks like, hey, that doesn't even look like it. It is. This game is absolutely over. There's no such thing as a miracle that's going to pull this out for the losing team. But give the offense a lot of credit. On the winning side, they have been sharp all day long.
Holding. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand. The Steelers now lining up for the onside kick. And unable to pull off the onside kick, the hands team comes away with the football. The Vikings offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at it. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent.
Fumble. A recovery by the defense. A truly disastrous performance from the start, and with that fumble here in the fourth quarter, just another play to add to the long list of the ones they'd rather forget.
Well, they're going to do a lot of soul searching as a football team the way they played here today, but also the coach is going to have to think about what he's going to do to this team to get them back on track. He might have to bench a few of his starters.
First and 10. Here's the quick toss. Got a big lane. Bell's met at the 44. The Steelers have been fantastic on offense today, and that's big for this team because the offense has struggled oftentimes this season.
Well, to say they've struggled oftentimes this season is a big understatement, Jim. They've been borderline awful, but maybe they have found something that's going to work for them and get them on the right path.
Bell's met after a gain of 8. Second down and 2 to go after the running play. Getting a look at the Wildcat here. Here's the quick toss. The ball is out.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football. Because a lot of times it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They have the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
Rich Whalen with the catch. That's his third catch of the day.
Well, Jim, what a day for this offense. You know, they're blowing the team out, and here they are once again in the red zone. Hey, listen, if I was them, I'd go ahead and try to punch it in one more time.
Gains 17. Goal line defense on the field. No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. In the end zone for the third time. It's been over for a long time, Phil, but at least we waited till midway through the fourth quarter to declare it.
Yeah, we've been thinking it for a while, but now we can say it out loud. And look, the losing side, look, you got to go back and think about what you did in this game. The strategy, it was all wrong. And if you want to win another game, you better think and change what you're doing.
And as hard as they try, they fail to recover the onside kick. The Vikings offense had a golden opportunity the last time they were on the field. A promising drive that came up empty after they fumbled the football away. Let's see how they reacted it this time.
Yeah, I think they're going to react well to it, Jim. Listen, you know, the bad is, of course, they fumbled. But the good is the plays they made, the feeling they got when they're out there on the field. They had to feel like they were dominant. So just overcome the fact that they fumbled and get down there this time and score.
Second down after the incompletion.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody's spreading out. I think they're going to try to pressure the quarterback.
The catch is made by Jarius Wright. At the line of scrimmage, the 41. Vikings snap it at the 41. He's drilled as he throws. It has been a dominating performance in all facets, Phil, but I think it starts with the defense, which is still starring in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they've been tremendous all day long. I'm going to tell you what, they're going to feel good about themselves when this game is over and tonight. And I'll tell you, I think they'll carry this momentum into next week's practice. They're going to be tough again next week.
They needed a whole lot more than field goals at this point. I'm not sure why they kicked it. Can you explain that to me, Phil?
I can always explain it to you, Jim. You just have to ask, so thank you for asking. And why you kicked that field goal, just look at it like this. You just don't know what's going to happen, so kick that field goal. Even though it's minuscule, keep your hopes alive.
Coming to the line at the 40-yard line. The wide receiver in motion. The Steelers will take the snap from the 40. Roethlisberger's going to take off with it. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
Nice job by the defensive backs. The quarterback buys the extra time. He gets outside of the pocket, but look at them. They stay right with the pass receivers. Nobody gets open. Quarterback has to throw it away.
The Steelers will take the snap from the 40. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
Sometimes on 3rd and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
Long ball to Calvin Johnson.
Well, how about that, Jim? Not a surprise. Down the red zone one more time. They're blowing them out. And this offense has been spectacular. What will they do here? You know what? I think they'll just run it and cut in this game.
A takeaway. Tackles made. At least this defense is going to have one positive to look back on from this game with the late interception.
That's how it should always be, man. Just go out there and do your best. That's all you can expect to do. Sometimes you do play sports. The other team is better. They were better than you today, but you showed them you're willing to fight the whole 60 minutes.
6th catch today so far. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. Welcome back. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. They're going back up top. He'll throw it over the middle. And Wallace taken down at the 26. The Vikings still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Bridgewater's trying to keep his team in it any way he can.
Well, a couple things, Jim. You can't blame the quarterback because they're trailing. He has been outstanding here today. The offensive line, the play calling, all good.
Here's a quarterback who is one of the best, and he's showing that again today, Phil.
Yeah, he is, Jim. You know, during the offseason, he worked so hard on his football game, learning to make better decisions, but he really works hard on throwing the football, and that's why he's one of the more consistent quarterbacks in the NFL.
Makes the catch in the open field.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Makes the catch, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run. They could have used a few more plays like that much earlier in this ball game. Where has that been all day long, Phil?
Well, listen, Jim, you see plays like that, and you see a drive where they score, and you go, why did they do that earlier? Well, the situation has changed dramatically. It's just not as important to the defense right now, and that's why they drove down the field and scored.
And he's on the sidelines out of bounds. And a run back of about 11.
What a good job by the kickoff team. The ball's kicked high in the air, and they sprint all the way down there. The blockers can't get set up. Nice tackle. Now they got great field position for the defense.
First down with their backs to their own end zone.
Trying to trick them here with the Wildcat formation.
Here's the quick toss. Ball's out. And that's going to be a safety. Set up, return. Here he goes. And at the 49, he'll be brought down. That return's good for about 24. The Steelers defense with a statement performance here today as they're going to win this game for the team.
Jim, watching this defense performance today reminds me of the Ravens of 2000 when they won that Super Bowl. How about Seattle in 2013? And, of course, maybe the greatest defense of all time in my eyes, the Bears of 1985.
Yeah, you got to see a lot of them from your backside, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. It was yes, thank you. I remember that well.
Second down and 10. And the pass is complete to Wallace. Thomas is there to take him down.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do is just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Now first and 10. Adrian Peterson takes the football. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
When you're getting blown out like this in the second half, get in that hurry-up offense here at the end of the game. Get some practice in it.
Touchdown in the late stages. A late touchdown in this blowout, and you wonder, well, why didn't they play like that at the start?
Well, listen, they were trying to, but they're just not as good as the other team, especially on this day, and that's why they struggled all day long and had a tough time. And finally, the defense let up a little, and they gave them a mercy touchdown there at the end of the game.
He's not going to test the coverage this time. It'll come out to the 20. And there is Harrison Smith. And it has not been an easy day for him or anyone else on that defense, really. They've been knocked around pretty severely.
Yep, Jim, it was all their fault. There's no doubt about it. They got beat physically. They made a lot of dumb mistakes. And when you do those two things together, you're going to lose the game.
First down at the 20. Running room on his way. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, all the way home and all alone. Touchdown. That could be construed as running up the score, Phil. This game was already in the bag.
Well, Jim, it could be construed. You got to try a little harder or the score will get run up on you. How about that? You know, you are allowed to stop them on the defensive side, and you got to put some effort into it and some heart, and we've seen neither.
What a shootout it was, and what a great way to finish off the game with a victory like that.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to figure out if it's a shootout or just a lot of really awful defense, but a lot of scoring, pretty exciting, and a good victory for the team.